Camp Lejeune lawsuit payout per person. Between approximately 1953 and 1987, toxic substances contaminated drinking water and groundwater at Marine Corps Base Camp Lejeune. Over the decades, complaints of illnesses arose from the Marine Corps base's residents, workers, and military veterans. After a lengthy and thorough investigation, the Environmental Protection Agency, EPA, and the Agency for Toxic Substances and Disease Registry, a TSDR, unearthed findings that trace the emergence of illnesses to volatile organic compounds in the toxic water at the Camp Lejeune military base. One investigation uncovered up to 48,000 pounds of volatile organic compounds in the Camp Lejeune water supply. Exposure to these toxic substances resulted in various illnesses, ranging from non-Hodgkin's lymphoma to bladder cancer and kidney cancer. Currently, it is difficult to calculate average Camp Lejeune settlement payouts. The settlement amount for each individual case will differ based upon the injury suffered, conditions diagnosed, time spent at the base, and more. Lawsuit settlements would also contain damages incurred, which can include medical bills, lost income, pain and suffering, emotional damages, and more. Depending on injuries suffered, conditions diagnosed, and evidence available, individual settlement amounts for exposure to contaminated water at Camp Lejeune could be significant. Camp Lejeune water contamination settlement amounts could be between $10,000 and potentially over $1 million, depending on the strength of your case. These estimates for Camp Lejeune settlement amounts are only estimations based on the Congressional Budget Office (CBO) budget for Camp Lejeune claims. These estimates are not a guarantee by any means of certain compensation for Camp Lejeune settlements. The Camp Lejeune claim form outlines basic information about a person's time spent at Camp Lejeune, as well as medical information, and a Camp Lejeune settlement demand. Camp Lejeune settlement amounts depend on the specifics of each person's claim. Filing a Camp Lejeune water lawsuit with an experienced and trusted lawyer can benefit your claim in several ways. Our Camp Lejeune lawyers have decades of experience representing people harmed by toxic chemicals, and we are working hard to help those suffering from illnesses related to Camp Lejeune water contamination secure the compensation they deserve. Here are some of the ways you can benefit from hiring our Camp Lejeune water contamination attorney. Maximize your Camp Lejeune settlement. Have the guesswork taken out of the legal process. To have someone to advocate your unique case. To file a Camp Lejeune claim in a timely fashion. Our Camp Lejeune attorneys will stop at nothing to seek justice on your behalf. If you need a firm that will fight for your rights, look no further. If you or a loved one lived or worked at Camp Lejeune for 30 days or more between 1953 and 1987, you may be eligible to file a Camp Lejeune claim. Contact TorHoerman Law for a free consultation. You can also use the chatbot on the page to find out if you qualify for the Camp Lejeune water contamination lawsuit instantly.